Would you like to learn how to get first place in F-Zero 99? Well, you're in the wrong place, buddy. Let me tell you. I'm NintendoCapriSun, and I have never placed first in F-Zero 99, despite playing for about 30 or 40 hours, being at rank S and level 60-ish. We'll have to see when we get in there. Anyway, hope everyone's having a lovely night tonight. This is Wednesday, and it's sometime in October. What? What? Wait, no, that can't be right. No, I was gonna record. Oh no, it's 11:30 p.m. That's like 3 hours from now. No, just let me in. Play by myself, please. No, can't we still play single player at least? All right, I guess we're gonna play some stupid Tetris instead. So, as many of you know, I'm currently... No. Okay, I'm back. It's the next morning now. You know, I did actually stay up till 11:30 last night, but then I was so tired and I was in the middle of playing Wildflowers, which is actually a really good game, by the way. I'll show you how it's spelled. It's this one right here. It's an awesome game. Yeah. Grand Prix starts in 46 minutes. Well, I'm not still gonna be here. Let's see what the leaderboard looks like. I'm probably number 5,622. And, oh, I was close. I was off by just over 100. Among my friends, I'm number 3. Wow, I'm better than John at something. Jeez. No, that doesn't mean shit. All that means is just the amount of time that you've played. Guess I'll be voting for Big Blue. A lot of times I forget to vote on this screen. I don't know why. It's like, usually I'm like doing other stuff, you know, like watching YouTube videos or... Alright, Big Blue, baby. Let's do this thing. So I really don't have any history with this game. I never played it as a kid. I may have played it once or twice at a con somewhere, but for the most part... Wait, which button is go? This button, okay. Yeah, I tried playing some Mario Kart 8 last night, and on one race, I literally used B for acceleration, and I like reverse crapped myself right on the starting line, so... Man, okay, I'm gonna get in here. I'm actually kind of thinking about maybe changing vehicles, I don't know. Like, I guess I could talk about the different vehicles, but, like, I should have done that while we were on the vehicle select screen, but anyway. Ow. Not taking advantage of my boosts here, man. The thing is, you don't want to boost too much because your energy, like your life bar, is like one and the same as your boost meter, so if you use up your boost meter, you're also liable to die. Man, my throat sounds like ass today, man. Oh well. The good thing about the Golden Fox, which is the vehicle I'm currently using, is that, when you go through the, starting, what do you even call that, the recharge station, you get, like, all of your energy back. So you can really, like, I don't know if it was very smart to do that there. Because I'm trying to use up my boosting because, like, a lot of times when you get the Skyway, you'll end up with a bunch of leftover energy, you know, at the end of it. It's like, if you're not using your energy, you're not taking advantage of what this cart has to offer, so you really do have to boost as much as you can. I'm really not good at avoiding the red cars for some reason, I don't know why. Good lord! That awe in cars just now, like, is sound like Crazy Dave over here, man. Oh, we got a bitch. Oh, man. Ah, I tried. Anyway, yeah, I don't dare. Well, I could probably boost here, because by the time it's over, I'll be in the recharge station, yeah. The recharge zone. Never know what to call that. Anyway, ah, shoot. There are definitely more optimal places to go to the Skyway, because of how it won't drop you, like, on a curve, but I haven't really worked out all those yet, which you think I would have by now. It's not like there's a zillion tracks to learn. In Mario Kart 8, there's a zillion tracks to learn. Not this game. Yeah, this is not good. This is gonna be it. Well, I mean... So, like, in Tetris 99, to me, the win condition is top 10. In this game, my win condition for this game is like top 50, honestly. So in a team battle, it's basically 50 versus 50. And it's fun because, like, you have only 2 colors to keep track of. Which, I mean, you don't have to keep track of the colors. So right here, hold down, you can get down to that, like, a lot faster. But usually when you jump, it's better to hold down on the control pad to keep yourself in the air for longer. It also recharges your spin meter to just spin right after you jump, which is nice. You know, you can sneeze while I pee. Anyway, try to stay to the front here. You can still get hit by your teammates, but so, like, if you're gonna spin, you want to try to do it against the other team. So I'm gonna try to wait till I'm surrounded by pink before I use it. Like right now, it wouldn't be the best time. Well, do need to boost though. If I could get up there where those guys are, maybe we could do something there. Yeah, that turn's kind of tricky. Uh-oh. I've gone a little bit too much there. Sorry, person behind me. I know you were on my team. Alright. Wait, what track even is this? Oh, this is Mute City 2. Jeez. I was like, wait, because I recognize the music, but it doesn't look the same. Ah, yeah. Push, push, push. Oh, there's one right there. Yeah, so basically your ranking within your team is based on the number of points you get off of, you know, various things in the game. But one of those is just your overall placement, your overall ranking in the race. So try to hit those as much as you can. Oh yeah, I like doing it here because you get to go over this little curvy part here. Curvy part. I'm pronouncing my V's, man. Wow, that was a nice long one right there. I want to tell you, that's what she said. Alright. Going, going, going. See, because I used the Skyway, I didn't use up any of my boosting energy, so, like, go ahead and use it now. Use it up. It's your only chance to, really. Ah, I'm taking that a little tight there. So yeah, it's like 5 points every time you spin into an enemy, or somebody from the other team. And, ooh, here we go. Oh man, I don't want to use the boost here, or maybe after this turn. Here we go. Oh, sorry. That poor guy that was just next to me there got a Skyway right at the end. I hate when that happens. Yeah, 16 out of 99. Could have been better, but I kind of ballsed it up at the end there. Okay, so I got 175 points. It'll actually tell you, like, where you got your points from. You get points for spinning. Well, I guess it doesn't tell you specifically. Hey, we won. Hell yeah. You get points for spinning into people on the other team. You get points for KOing people. That's the big one. Which I'm not that good at KOs. Maybe because I don't use Wild Goose very much, which is apparently the best one for KOs. Because it's more durable than the others. The only thing is, most of the other vehicles outside of the Blue Falcon don't really get that much energy back when you go through the recharge station. So, like, boosting is basically not an option at all. Or at most, you can do it maybe once per lap. You know, but still. So that was cool. Alright, I'm gonna go back to regular boosting here, regular racing. And when I went back and played Mario Kart 8 the other night, like, I heard the music from Big Blue and I was like, hey, I recognize this from F-Zero 99. You would think I would have recognized the music in F-Zero 99 from Mario Kart 8, but no, it was the other way around. I guess because the music is so understated in Mario Kart 8. This game is actually surprisingly quiet for a racing game. Like, you can hear the sound of your motor running and all, but, like, there's not much else. It's just a smooth sailing ride, man. There's something almost cozy about this game. I don't know. Oh, boy. Oh, here they come. Alright, I'm gonna try to get up to the front here. Like, if you can get to the front early and not mess up, then, you know, you might do yourself some favors there, but, you know, eventually they're gonna catch up because you don't have the best top speed. And you can't afford to keep boosting constantly because you'll destroy yourself if you do. So, there's also L and R, which is basically you can strafe. And that's kind of cool. Sometimes I do that when I'm turning, and it seems to make sharp turns a little bit easier. But I haven't quite perfected it yet, and I'm not 100% convinced that it's as good as just letting off the gas, which is the other way to do it. Okay, I'm gonna... Yeah, if you start finding yourself, like, off the road or something and you're losing speed, that would be the time to boost right there. So, yeah. The other thing that's bad about, like, going up into first is that you don't get any spark shocks. That's what I always call them. I know they're not. That's not what they're technically called. Shoot. That might have been a bet. Oh, man. Oh, I KO'd somebody. How did I do that? I thought I boosted after that, but I guess I didn't. I thought I boosted. You know, because the boots tell us where you are. Oh, we got a thing. Okay, well, let me get up here. Okay, no, just do it here. I know it's better to optimize this and, like, do it at a specific point on the track, but sometimes I think it's actually better to just use it when you get it. Because the sooner you use it, the sooner you can start building up for your next one. Because otherwise, if you're just sitting there hanging on to it, you can't boost while your meter is full. So all that time, you're going to be not boosting. You know, and that's not optimal as far as I'm concerned. So you might want to just go ahead and get rid of it so you can get back to boosting and using your meter. Otherwise, if you're just sitting there with it full, then you have to rely on your actual skill, which, good luck with that. Especially me, boy, let me tell you. Yeah, I still haven't really perfected the art of spinning. Like, this game is so chaotic that most of the time I just spin when it gets full. Half the time I'm pressing the spin button even when the meter's not full, just because, you know, just in case. Because I have this awful habit of not paying attention to it. So, like, I want to use it as much as I can. Yeah, 2 rivals defeated, so now we're getting back up in S rank a little bit. As long as you beat even one of your randomly selected rivals, which will usually be people who are generally the same rank as you, you will go up in your current rank, even if you've only beaten one of them. So, like, I beat that guy right there. The other 3, well, no, actually, I beat 2 of them. Oh, where was the other one? Oh, he must have ranked out. Oh man, it sucks to be him. Hey, if anybody sees your name in here, definitely let me know, because that'd be cool to know I was racing with some of y'all. I've been getting a lot of tweets from people saying, hey, is this you? Or like, hey, you were in my race, or hey, you KO'd me. So like I was saying earlier, Blue Falcon is a jack of all trades. This is the Mega Acceleration one that gets all its points back, or all of its healing, and the recharge station. The Wild Goose is the sturdy one. And then the bottom one is actually the first car I ever used in the game. See, I forgot to vote there just now. It'll just automatically vote for something for you if you do that. The bottom one was just called, I think, the Fire Stingray. That was the vehicle that I started with my first time and used it for pretty much the first 10 hours or so of playing the game. So I feel like I haven't really mastered any one specific vehicle because I keep going back and forth between which one I want to use. But eventually I get tired of the shortcomings of the vehicle I'm currently using, and I'm like, well, maybe I should try this, because then I wouldn't have this problem. But then you don't realize that vehicle is going to have its own set of problems. But, yeah. Oh boy. So you can't actually boost until you get to into the first lap, but I almost always boost right when I get into the first lap. That might actually not be the smartest thing to do, because then you're not getting your spark shock things, which I keep calling them spark shocks. You might notice, though, like when people bump into each other, those little yellow dots fly off, and those are the thing that fill up your Skyway meter, so once that gets full, then you can just go on the Skyway, and you don't have to worry about traffic for a magical, 5 to 12 seconds or so. Yeah, I do prefer this to Team Battle just because I don't have to worry about who I'm hitting and who I'm not. So whatever. Also, I guess as a general rule, the Skyway is, like, shorter if you're closer to first place, which makes sense. It's a little bit of rubber banding, I guess, but, it's necessary. Oh, get off the side. Get off the grass, man. Also, I'm not 100% sure about this, but I think if you're boosting as you go through the recharge station, you're spending less time in the recharge station, and therefore you don't get as much from it. So that might be a thing, too. I'm pretty sure that's true. But, again, I've only got basically my experience and the few videos I managed to get around to watching about this game. There's surprisingly not that many, but, while there's the Game Explained video, I guess, a lot of them are just telling you things you already know, but then again, that's what I'm doing, so I ain't got nothing new to share here. I have no original statements to make, absolutely nothing even remotely, useful. Why am I, oh geez, why am I so low? Can I, oh, here, do this. Why? Sometimes I forget that thing's full. It makes a sound when you get full, but if you don't notice it, then it's just going to be sitting there full, and you might go for entire laps at a time. There was one race, I swear, I was actually streaming when it happened, and I went like an entire lap with that thing full without using it. I was just like, oh, damn it. I probably could have won that one, but I say I probably could have won. And how many races have I done now? Is there a way to see? Total races by machine. I've raced over 600 times, and I've never gotten a win. You'd have better odds rolling a D100 than this, I tell you. Yay, Sand Ocean won. I was hoping it would, so I could show more different tracks here, instead of just racing on the same ones over and over again. I mean, most of the time, if Mute City comes up, I just vote for it, because it's like the easiest track, most likely to get a first place, but and I would say something like, oh, I'm not going to get a first place in this video at all, don't expect that at all, and then, like, it would be really funny when it did happen, but even saying that is like setting up irony, and irony doesn't work if you have to set it up like that. It's just stupid is what it is. Yeah, people always get out ahead of me on this opening part here, and I'm not sure how they do because there's no boosting. It's you have to be super accurate or something, or take the most number of jumps. Because like if you have a vehicle that doesn't have as good of a top speed, when you jump off of a ramp, your speed actually goes up higher than it normally would. At least, or so I've heard. Yeah, there you go, there. It's getting pretty janky here. Yeah, I'm not good at this track at all for some reason. I don't know, it's just kind of... I mean, at least it's not the one with the magnets, because good lord, that one's a pain in the butt. I've gotten to where I'm in the habit of strafing away from the magnets, so that's, you know... Yeah, but I think a lot of times you're just better off strafing instead of turning. Like, if you're on a straightaway, you don't want to be sitting there, you know, like, swerving to the left and right constantly. The more you can keep your nose pointed forward, I think the better generally you're going to do. I might die here, actually. And people always say, oh, use the spin attack to protect yourself. It's like, yeah, you can only do it once every 6 seconds, though. And it only lasts like half a second, so... And, oh my god, I was almost there. I was almost there. But I got knocked out by Spaceman, which is a really good Dave Matthews Band song, so I don't mind so much. Oh, Mini Prix is up. Hang on, let's do it. Yeah. So Mini Prix is basically a series of 3 races that will, like, your cumulative score between the 3 races will add up. But as you get progressively further into it, you have to rank higher to stay in the race, you know what I mean? So there's also a Grand Prix, which is even more strict about that. By the time you get to the last race in that one, you have to be top 20 to progress. Okay, so Mini Prix, Big Blue, top 80 advance. So we have to make top 80 to get to the second race in this. And then in the second one, there will only be 80 players, and you'll have to place top 60 out of them. So it gets a little easier as it goes along. It's just in the sense that there's not as many cars on the road, but, you know, you can only do so much with that. Okay, I'm gonna have to remember I'm driving a different car here, so... This is the car that has a really good spin attack and also really good durability, so you won't get knocked around the track as much. You won't take as much damage. Yeah, I'll go ahead and boost here. You also have a slightly higher top speed with this one, I believe. I think this has the second highest top speed just behind the Fire Stingray, so maybe. So on this one, it's a lot easier to just kind of get in the thick of things and not have people constantly passing you, because otherwise you just have people passing you all the time. If you don't do your turns right, yeah, this definitely has the harder turning than the other one did. The other one's actually really much better at turning. Oh, here we go. Yeah, might as well do that. Get up on the straightaway, baby. Oh, coming back down already, are we? I'm going to use a boost here because this car tends to kind of mess with me a little bit. Anytime that there's like those areas of the road where they slow you down a little bit, that always kind of messes me up. I don't know, I'm not good at dodging stuff in this game in general. With the red cars, the whatever else is. Yeah, so one advantage you might say that a vehicle like this has, see how little life I got back there? One advantage that a vehicle like this will have is that you don't have to think about boosting, you know? It'll just kind of do the work for you. I mean, shit, dude, I'm in the top 10 right now. Look at this. No, we're not going to win. Don't get your hopes up. But still. I do sometimes find myself doing better on these ones than I do on just regular races. Like on the Grand Prix and stuff, I mean, I could probably afford it. Yeah, see, people are going to keep up with you, though, and there's not much you can do about that. You just have to deal with the traffic. Which, you know, fortunately I have a little bit of experience with that. Like, well, I mean, I would hope that you would have some experience. Oh, wow, look at that. Boy, I've been getting a lot of these. This is like the third one in this race. Oh my god, did I just KO somebody? Holy crap. What did we place there? Ah, 5th. Not bad. Maybe this is the vehicle I should be using then. I mean, or did I just get lucky? I mean, maybe it's that too. Boom, yeah. Move on up that S rank, I guess. Okay, well, that's a good start. I mean, I've never placed top 3 in these either. I placed number 4 once. By top 3, I mean, like, all of them cumulatively put together. If you can, like, consistently place top 10, you have a pretty good chance of making top 3. But, and it's a lot easier to do that in the, you know, in the Mini Prix than it is in the Grand Prix. But notice how now my rivals are going to be the 4 people that were around me in that last race. So it's definitely putting you up against people who are at your skill level. or in that case, my luck level, because I'm not gonna get that lucky this time. Especially not on Red Canyon. Shit, I've never played Red Canyon with this vehicle before. This could be bad. But let's just try it. You know, as a general rule, you want to jump as often as possible. Oh, I never really talked about, like, boosting at the beginning of the race, I guess. Yeah, I think this car is also heavier, which makes sense. It didn't have to be heavy to be durable like that. But, excuse me. Good lord, man. Okay, so this track. Oh my god, this track is... Okay. Like, once again, just getting to know the track is a big deal. Yeah, and this part right here, when you're in the air, you can actually get knocked off the track and, like, basically just instantly die. Because that does happen. I always boost right here. That's, like, the best spot to do it. So that part of the track looks a lot worse than it is. Hey, look at this. Yeah, thing already. I really should save that for a better point. Well, actually, that was a pretty good point right there. Those first turns are actually some of the worst part of it. Part of it? Part of it. Yeah. It's unthinkable to act against the Empire? So apparently they redubbed that line in the new Bot and Kaidos. This Chug has been playing that lately. So, that's kind of interesting. I wouldn't think they would have done that, but... You know, but it's like all the other lines are all the same, so... Oh my god. I almost got my ass killed there. Alright, there can be no boosting here. No boosting. No bitch boot. Ah, I landed on the electricity there. Yeah, I want to boost here, but I can't afford it. Okay, that's actually not that bad, even without boosting, actually. Alright, can we hit you? Yeah, if you hit the gold car, you get a bunch of gold sparks, which will fill up your Skyway meter. And this is the final lap, so we can get... There it is, there it is. Using it, using it, using it. I mean, it doesn't matter, I'm too far back now to really... to do anything. Oh wow, that's a hell of a shortcut there. Jeez, did you see that? Oh, I skipped all that crap. Alright, what do we get? I never look at where my current ranking is. I can't even look away for that much time to see where I'm at. Yeah, that was not good, actually. But even though I only beat one, I still moved up. That's rank, so... And chances are you're gonna beat at least one of them, so it's not that hard to get up in the ranks. And apparently there's way higher ranks than S. It goes all the way up to S20 as far as I've seen. S20 is like the highest I've seen. I was surprised when there was like S2 and S3, so yeah, S20, that's a big deal. Alright, I'm glad we at least made it to this track, because this one, I actually like this one a lot. I don't know if I've quite mastered it yet, but it's interesting, so let's go. So here's when you do it. 2, 3, now! Just before 4, the count of 4, is when I always do it. There might still yet be, like, more optimization there to do, I don't know. If there is, it wouldn't be that hard to figure out, but I haven't really seen anybody talk about that yet, so... Oh man, we stayed on the thing, it's pretty good there. I don't think it matters too much how much you stay on the zippers in that part. Like, as long as you hit at least one of them, you get the boost. It doesn't matter if you hit them all. This turn right here is like a... I haven't quite mastered that one yet. I don't think I've worked out what the optimal strat is for that either. There's like a shortcut, you can skip some of this here, but I never do it. Oh god, I'm pinballing. Yeah, that happens sometimes. Yeah, my energy's a little low here, so I'm gonna try to refrain from boosting. So I really don't want to rank out. Like, that's ultimately, I think, especially in the Grand Prix and the Mini Prix, your biggest mission is just to survive. And if that means you gotta sacrifice the boosts a little bit, then that's just what you gotta do. So maybe I'll like go over here and do it on this one. Oh, hey, 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 hey. I said, hey, 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 hey. I gave it the office. Oh, no. Sorry, just retelling a joke that I heard on the radio once and recorded back in the 70s. I have a recording somewhere of my mom winning a bunch of money on the radio. I mean, it was like $78, but back then, good lord, I tell you. Oh, this turn right here, man, I tell you. You pretty much just have to let go of the gas and just cruise it. Right here, you can like jump and go over this little turn right here, this U-turn. You have to have some pretty good top speed though for that. Yeah, so my energy is like really low right now. This is typically about as like the amount of energy you want to keep on you, just as a buffer, just in case something stupid happens. Because stupid stuff will happen, and there's not a whole lot you can do about it. I think this vehicle is designed for KOing, basically. If you can KO somebody, you get all your energy back, and that's the only way you're going to get it with a vehicle like this. But fortunately, KOing is pretty easy to do with this vehicle. It's just, but I'm not good at it, so you have to look for a vehicle that's like smoking, basically, like that one right there. See that one right there? But that's not actually a person, that's a CPU player, so that one wouldn't count. If you did KO one of those, your max life would increase, but it wouldn't heal you like it would if you KO'd an actual player. So, yeah. It's amazing there's this much to say about a game like this, because let me tell you. Yeah, but if you want to see more of this, let me know. I'd be happy to do it. In fact, I'm probably going to record a couple more of these, just to have something to go up for a little bit here until I figure out what I'm doing. So yeah, see you guys later.